XYZ is a public manufacturing company. Latest financial figures of the company are, and these are the figures given for the company. Now identify the bankruptcy situation of the company. And the options are these. So friends, nowhere in this question it's mentioned that you need to use Z-score. So how to identify if a particular question is of Altman Z-score or not? Friends, the moment you notice the word bankruptcy, then your mind should automatically point towards Altman Z-score. Because in financial analysis, only Z-score provides us information if a particular company is going to bankrupt or not. So the keyword in the question is the use of the word bankruptcy. Now, once you know that the concept used in the question is of Altman Z-score, then question becomes fairly easy to solve. Z-score gives following values. Based on that, we can predict if a company is going to get bankrupt or not. So if Z-score is above 3.0, then bankruptcy is not likely. If it's between 1.8 to 3.0, then bankruptcy can't be predicted, and this shows gray areas. Lastly, if Z-score is below 1.8, then bankruptcy is likely.
Friends, are you preparing for CAIIB? But every time you open that bulky textbook after your hectic banking hours, all your motivation disappears.
And did you know after recent CAIIB syllabus revision, the pass percentage has dropped sharply according to official IBF data. And the main reason is not that bankers are not studying enough, but the reason is the massive increase in syllabus and non-availability of smart preparation resources.
Here's the problem you face.
The questions are deeper, more conceptual, and drawn from every corner of the syllabus. Which means if you rely on those surface level materials, you walk into the exam hall underprepared.
Luckily for you, there's now a solution.
Let me introduce to my CAIIB Masters Pack, which is created specifically for the new CAIIB syllabus and upgraded exam pattern. For each paper, you get summarized notebook covering entire syllabus in my own words, in depth but not bulky. Along with that, you also get the conceptual question bank, filled with chapter-wise case studies, numericals, and exam-oriented conceptual questions, and that too with detailed solutions. The format is designed to keep you motivated even after a long banking day, while still preparing you for in-depth conceptual questions. So here's what you get. You get 8 books covering all the 4 CAIIB papers, which contains complete syllabus notes, conceptual question banks, detailed solutions, and personal support. All this in one package designed for your ultimate success. Friends, if you are serious about clearing CAIIB in your very next attempt, then stop wasting time with scattered resources.
So click the link below, get your CAIIB Masters Pack and start preparing smart.
Now, original Z-score formula for public manufacturing companies is this. That is, original Z-score equals 1.2 multiplied by x1 plus 1.4 times of x2 plus 3.3 times of x3 plus 0.6 times of x4 plus 1 times of x5. Now, how to find all these variables, that is x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5? Well, x1 equals working capital divided by total assets. It measures the net liquid asset of a company relative to total assets. Friends, please note that similar questions like this can come in exam. That is, what does x1 in Altman Z-score represents? And you will be offered 4 random options, so do remember these. Next we have x2 equals retained earnings divided by total assets. It measures the financial leverage of a company. x3 equals earnings before interest and taxes divided by total assets. It measures productivity of a company's total assets. x4 equals market value of equity divided by book value of total liabilities. It measures what portion of a company's assets can decline in value before the liabilities exceeds the assets. x5 equals sales divided by total assets. It measures revenue generating ability of a company's assets. So this was Altman's Z-score in short, and now let's come back to our question. Now x1 for this question can be calculated as x1 equals working capital divided by total assets equals 50 lakhs divided by 30 lakhs, which gives 1.67. x2 equals retained earnings divided by total assets, which equals 10 lakhs divided by 30 lakhs, which is 0.33. x3 equals operating income divided by total assets, which is 1 crore divided by 30 lakhs, which gives 3.33. x4 equals market value of equity divided by book value of total liabilities, which equals 20 lakhs divided by 5 lakhs, which equals 4. x5 equals sales divided by total assets, which is 1.5 crore divided by 30 lakhs, which gives 5. Now let's put all these values in quotient for Z-score, that is this equation. So we get 1.2 multiplied by 1.67 plus 1.4 multiplied by 0.33 plus 3.3 multiplied by 3.33 plus 0.4 multiplied by 4 plus 1 multiplied by 5, which gives 20.05, which is greater than 3. As you can see, the value of Z-score is greater than 3 in this case. Thus we can say that bankruptcy is not likely. So for this question, the correct option is option A.